Welcome to our channel, Million Dollars Made Easy. This is a channel where we run numbers for people. I've got an interesting request that built on a request I already had previously. A relative was asking about somebody, a relative that's age 34. He hasn't been able to save anything. Says his monthly savings is $300 a month. And he wasn't sure about Social Security, so we're going to go ahead and find out what he might get from Social Security. He guesstimated $1,200, but we're going to run some numbers to show you, and we'll go to a website to show you where we figure that all out. But the interesting request is he's going to receive $250,000 from his parent at retirement. I don't know how that works out, but we're going to run the numbers. I thought it was a very interesting request. He wants to know how this person's numbers might look at age 65. First thing we need to do is find out what he's going to get for Social Security at age 1,200, and this is how we figure that out. There's actually a website Social Security has. If you go to Social Security Quick Calculator, it's going to give you a rough estimate of what you might get at age 67. So we got the individual's 34 years old, so I know that's 1991, and I just kicked in a month and a date there. But he's 34 years old. He makes $42,000 a year. So you plug this information. You can do this for yourself also. You go down here, and I'm going to see what the benefit estimate might be in today's dollars. So you go ahead and click on Submit Request, and this kicks out a number. So in this case, it looks like at age 67, he's going to get $1,861 from Social Security. So we want to plug that into our spreadsheet, $1,861. So again, these are the numbers we're using. We're going to use $1,861 for the Social Security. So there's the $1,861. And what we do on this channel is use actual returns of what's happened in the S&P 500 for the last 100 years, and we simply project ahead what similar returns might do for you in the future. And again, these are the numbers. He's saving $300 a month. He's 34 years old, and this individual wants to know what he might get at age 65. So he's going to get, also he's making $42,000 a year, and he wanted to stay at that $42,000 a year. That'd be $3,500 a month. Now we're going to use an inflation rate of 3.2% and see how much money you might need to have that have the same buying powers as $3,500 in today's dollars. And if you take that 31 years from now with this kind of inflation rate, you're going to need $9,293 to have the same buying power. Now this Social Security, that's going to grow. This 1861, we're going to grow that for the next 31 years. That's going to grow to 4,001, but that's if you take it at age 67. But in 31 years, he's only 65, so he's going to get 86.7% of this 4,001. So these are the approximate numbers of what he's going to need 31 years from now when he's 65. Future expenses, future Social Security, he's going to need $5,824 coming from his nest egg. Now, this was kind of a unique situation here because he's going to get this $250,000 at retirement. So what I had to do is change a couple of numbers here, but again, using the worst case scenario that's happened in the last 100 years for a 31-year period, I'd be using numbers from 1951. He would have $742,000. That's the money he's put in plus the $250,000 would come out to be $742,000, the worst case scenario. Second worst, we always include that, be numbers from 1944. He'd have $766,000. And if we kick out these worst 5%, I always like to do that in this blue column, kick out the worst 5%, those outliers that probably aren't going to happen, but we include them, he would have $774,000. And the median, again, for a 31-year period, over the last 100 years, he'd have over $1 million given these numbers. That $250,000 makes a big difference. Now, what does this show us? If we start withdrawing this $5,824 a month from these sums right here, it shows you up here in this row right here how long your money lasts or if it runs out. And you can see it's running out. It's not running out. It's lasting even in the worst case scenario with the numbers he gave me. Now, this was kind of low, but he's used to living on that. He's used to living on $42,000. This is in today's dollars, but let's just show you how these numbers change if you would actually need more than that. So let's say you need $4,000 a month, which would be $48,000 a year. Then it shows you when you're running out of money, maybe to show you a little bit more. Again, this isn't the numbers he gave me, but I just wanted to run the numbers just to show you. In this case, money running out at age 86, 5% of the time, and so on. But we're $1,000 above what he wanted me to run the numbers. But I just wanted to show you that's what we do on this channel is run numbers. This was kind of a unique situation because his $250,000 got kicked in at the very end But that's what, when you start taking this money out, this is what you would have, and this is how your money would move out as you start withdrawing it, and your money would not run out. But that's what we do in this channel. We run numbers for people. This was a unique situation, especially with this right here. But we run numbers for you. Just give me, if you want me to run your numbers, just put in the comment section your age, how much you're saving a month, how much you currently have saved also, and what your Social Security might be. If not, give me your salary and I'll figure it out from the Social Security quick calculator. And we'll just go ahead and run numbers and see where you might be at too. But we just love running numbers for people. That's what we do on this channel. Please consider subscribing to this channel, $1 Million Made Easy. Check out some of the other videos. See how other people have been handling their retirement planning and how we help people by running numbers for them. Please consider subscribing. Please share this channel with others. Please like the video, and thanks so much for watching.